What's up everybody, it's me Ivan, welcome back. Yeah, I have been in SF for the past weeks. I just had a really good time. Also, I got like a bunch of weird like bug bites on when I was there, so if you see this, I'm very sorry. They're kind of like hurting and itchy, so I think I got them from the hotel, and we actually stayed at like a pretty decent, like nice hotel, so I'm really surprised that that happened, but that's just what it is. I want to try out like a bunch of viral Instagram and YouTube stuff that I've seen online, so I got a couple weird products. I got these products myself, so they're not sponsored, so I hope that doesn't, it doesn't sway my decision regardless of whether I like it, so I'm not sponsored by these brands. The first thing I got is this Farmermaker Direcsil Face Patch, and I saw a lot of people post about this, but I actually saw it on Instagram first, where it's like the primer for acne, where it peels off. I initially didn't want to do one about this just because it's kind of like gimmicky, but if it does end up helping acne, then it would be a good thing to try out, I guess. And I threw away this, oh, there's a direction, never mind. So basically it creates a film on the skin, and it's from Korea, and I bought this on, I think, Amazon. And I guess I'm just supposed to apply a thick layer. I'm assuming just like with those peel off masks, but we'll see if it blurs the pores and all that, because it does create a film. Ooh. Okay. And typically with acne prone skin, oh my gosh, it doesn't smell like anything. Actually, it does smell like glue, so that's a little bit concerning, but it's clear. I guess you wouldn't want to apply it where you would break out the most. I don't know how to spread this because it's getting kind of lumpy. Maybe I applied too much. I'm trying to smear it out. Okay, it doesn't work tapping it either because it's getting lumpier. Oh no, maybe I applied too much. Am I doing it wrong, guys? I really don't know how this works. Okay, I'm just gonna let this set. It's kind of lumpy, and I'm just gonna let it dry like this, I guess, because I don't want to touch it anymore. It dries really quickly, so you want to work fast. Ugh, my fingers. I'm gonna try to Milk Makeup always intrigues me a little bit because of their packaging and their marketing and all that. So I got this blur liquid. It's supposed to blur. It's a foundation that's supposed to blur, and the Milk Makeup. This is like a silly sponge, I guess. I haven't used this before, so let's try it. Okay, I just want to wait for this to dry. So I'll wait another 10 minutes. It's very cooling actually. I like that it doesn't have fragrance, but we'll see. Creating a layer on the skin, I don't know if that helps acne or worsens it. But I'm gonna get the Milk Makeup. This is the shade Golden Light. I hope it's my shade. I don't really, like I said, I haven't used it before. I'm grabbing the milk. I keep saying silly sponge because I'm used to seeing it as a silly sponge, but this is the Milk Makeup sponge, and they recommend it to use it together with the foundation, I guess. So we'll see how that works. It's kind of patchy. I don't like it. I don't like the sponge, so I'm gonna use a regular, like a blender, beauty blender type sponge, and apply this foundation. Okay, it's much better. The coverage is pretty good. Ooh, okay, so it's making my forehead kind of patchy. I think it's the primer. It's so like patchy. Do you see all of this? This is not amazing right now, but so there's that. Don't like it so far, but let me try on those spots that are like kind of already dry. Oh, actually right here is not bad. And the foundation has really good coverage despite peeling on my top forehead. It's kind of weird, but let's see. So this foundation is really high coverage, and I don't know, the second skin thing makes it look like a mask and it sort of clings onto different areas of the face. I just dropped my sponge. So my face looks a mess right now. I have natural lighting coming from that side and a light over here, but it clinged on to different parts weirdly. Like this part is shiny and this part is matte, and this part is obviously like all peely and weird. But I'm just gonna continue with it just because I want like a full review on how this works, and then like in a couple hours I'll come back and show you how it looks. But right now I'm not loving how this looks. It's kind of bad actually. Next I'm going to use these concealers I saw online. These are the new Colourpop No Filter Concealer. They're $6, so why not? I'm going to try this shade Medium 3. This one seems pretty accurate, so let's try that. I think it's a bit too orange for me again, but it's not a bad shade. The thing with buying like products online is that you can't really see what shade you are. But these feel really creamy and really nice. I'm going to go in with a lighter shade. This is Beige 25 to sort of use it as a highlight. They're very creamy and very like liquidy. You can see just by the applying texture. I do think it oxidized really quickly. Did you see that? It was like orange and now it's like more orange. So I'm just gonna have to add a little bit of the lighter concealer here so that it doesn't look too orange. It oxidized so fast. I think it was lighter when I applied it and now it's like, do you see that? It's like orangier now. And with the shield, I'm trying to like balance the product on, but it's just not a great primer, I don't think. I think it oxidized really quickly, but the coverage is quite amazing. The coverage is so crazy that it looks like I'm wearing a mask, right? It's kind of crazy. But I think partly it's because the primer is kind of scary also, and this part looks orange. I don't know. I'm gonna add an even lighter concealer around this area to see how that works. This is light neutral. I kid you not, the moment I apply it, it oxidizes into an orange. So far, everything is like not amazing. But these concealers, maybe. That is better. The primer gives like a sheen. Do you see that? It's sort of like a plasticky sheen. Next, I saw that people are using these highlighting drops for highlighting, and supposedly it's like really great. This is by Cover FX, the custom enhancer drops, and I see like people dripping on their face like in Instagram videos, like all highlighty and stuff, so I was like, okay, why not try it? I'm not gonna drip on my face just because I think my face looks kind of crazy already. I'm just gonna use my fingers to dab these drops onto my cheekbones. Ooh, it's very shiny. This is actually James' favorite product, but I don't use it, so we'll see. This is the shade Moonlight. Oh shoot. I think it's set on where I put the product for some reason, but it's a nice shade. Okay, I'm kind of like discouraged because of how bad I look right now, but we'll keep going on. I'm gonna powder my face and set my face because I didn't get any like crazy powders or shading powder, so I'm just gonna do it regularly off camera. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm kind of like discouraged and disappointed at this point because my face is like patchy and peeling, and I tried to put powder and contour and it just rubbed off on the whatever. The primer just sort of rolled off my fingers and my face basically. So yeah, not great. I tried to put on eyeshadow and it caught onto weird places of the face and just it made the eyeshadow very patchy, so I'm not very happy with that. Next part I'm gonna try is the Precisely My Brow Pencil. Like everybody's using these, and this is by Benefit. If you watch my videos, you know I don't hype about a lot of brow products because They're just like brow products. Brow products, I really use whatever I can. Plus, because my brows are so thick already. But Karen said this one is really, really good. So we'll see how that is. It's very precise. Sure. Alright, so this brow pencil is actually really, really good. It's very precise. It's firm enough where you can apply pressure and adjust sort of the pigmentation. You know how some of it is like too soft, where it sort of is too smudgy? This one's the perfect, yeah, I really like it actually. It's really easy to fill in. It's firm enough where you can draw small lines, but it's not too firm where you have to press into your skin. So I really like it. It's very, very glidable, I guess. This is the shade number 6. Oh, it comes with a spoolie. And I got some of that primer in my hairline too. It's really not making me happy. Really, really highly recommend. And look how nice my brows look. So, great pencil. I still can't get over how crusty my face looks. I don't know if you can see on camera. I'm gonna use my phone to take a video of it later too, and you will see. Next up, the ever popular highlighters from OFRA. This one is in the shade Bali. I thought this would be a nice blush highlighter because it's like very orangey, and you know, like I like orangey tones. I heard these are very, very pigmented, so I'm just gonna... Okay. It's very highlighty. Very, very strong. Almost like an eyeshadow. It's so weird. It feels like I have a layer of like cling wrap or glue on my face, and my nose is starting to get itchy from the primer. This highlighter is nice. I think if you were like a golden skin tone, it will work even better for you. I think it's a tad dark for me, unless I want to go for that golden glow look. Alright, next up, I'm going to try out this marker pen. It's a Korean tint marker pen. It's by Apyu, and this is in the shade Hug Me Coral. So it's like a marker. Ooh. Brighter than I thought. Oh cool, it's like a lip tint in a pencil. Not bad. I guess if you like, it's good for precision, you know? Like, if you want this part to be darker. But it doesn't catch, like the pigment doesn't catch equally. So that's kind of weird. Very inexpensive. I think it was like $3 or something, but... Ooh. Okay. It's very pigmented, so I'm gonna go ahead and conceal the outer corner of my lips. Okay. So... Ugh. I guess this is sort of like the finished look, because I really didn't want to focus on the primer and the Colourpop concealers. The concealers are pretty nice. They oxidize really, really quickly, so I didn't really know what shade I was gonna be in, because in the bottle, this is a medium. In the bottle, it looks pretty light on my skin, but then when I put it on, it turned like orange a little bit, so maybe it's just me using a dark shade that's too dark. They're really blendable, really, really good coverage, and really like silky and almost watery, really fast. These 3 shades of what I got, I think I would go for the light neutral and the beige instead of the medium. The medium's obviously, I guess, too dark for me, but in a tube it looks like my shade, right? But it just became orange on me really, really fast. Like this patch of orange is from the tube, so it's too late to blend it out now because I don't want to move the primer around as well. And this Hyped Up pencil by Benefit actually is really, really good. Yeah, this is a very, very good pencil. I recommend though looking at the shades online to see what shade you are before purchasing it, but this is a very solid pencil. This primer though, we'll see. Right now I don't love it just because it's patchy here, it's sort of patchy here, but like surprisingly this area looks good, and that's where I applied the most. So maybe I just didn't apply enough and not quick enough, but we'll see how it wears. I'm gonna work out, eat a little bit, and then I'll check back. A little bit itchy. So I am back, and honestly it hasn't even been half an hour yet. It's about half an hour. I went to work out a little bit, and I just took my contacts off because it was uncomfortable and I just couldn't move my face a lot, and this part was like creasing and it's patchy, and you can see how patchy like everything is, so really uncomfortable, and I want to take it off my skin. I just feel very like tight, like I just used a peel off mask on my skin as a primer, so I'm just gonna try to peel this off now because it really is so uncomfortable. I couldn't even work out and with the fear of like it's just so gross. Okay, I'm just gonna start peeling now. And I was excited about this part too, like about peeling it off. Let's see if the underskin is like actually not touched by the makeup. That would be quite impressive. I guess I wouldn't put it around here if that was the case, because it does crease. Maybe around here where you don't talk as much would be good, or like around here. But ew. Okay. Trying to find where the seam is, so I can peel it off in one piece. That'll be very satisfying. Okay. So the skin does look clean under, like, but it's very patchy. It's not like a whole piece where the skin like sort of is protected. Like some areas are and some areas aren't. And it's not like connected, so right now I don't know where to start to peel around my nose. I guess I didn't put enough. Yeah, right now it's like that. It gives me like, makes me like itchy. Just looking at it. Dude, look at that. There's like some parts with makeup and some parts without, so it's not that great at shielding everything, to be honest. And like when you use too much, it just sort of pills up and it's really uncomfortable on the face if you use too much anyways, so I just want to peel this all off. Okay. I'm honestly just gonna stop here just because I'm gonna jump into I'm gonna wash my face with an oil cleanser and get all of this off. It was not a fun experience. I couldn't even last a day, so I definitely do not recommend this face primer for acne. I think having that uncomfortability on your face might actually make your acne worse, but that's just me. If you like it and like this product, please let me know down below how I could improve this product, how to use it. But it's just a no-no for me, so I hate this. Yeah, thanks for watching, and if you have anything else you want me to show you, please comment down below on what kind of videos you want to see next. Till then, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! Oh yeah, don't forget to follow me down on Instagram. I post every day, and I post a lot of funny memes that you guys create. So thank you for that, and yeah. I'm just gonna go wash my face off because it's so uncomfortable, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!